What's going on, guys? Your boy is As I Am Candle Core, and today, man, we doing one candle, one jar. This one's gonna be a quick video. Been making candles for a while, so this video is gonna be quick. We're gonna do Mediterranean fig. This one's from Candle Science. I got my jar, my wick, Ultimate Wood Wick from Macy's, my wick clips also from Macy's, wick stickers from Amazon. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it. So this right here is a 12-ounce jar, iridescent black, I think the name of it is. I can drop it all in the description, from Macy's. 12 ounce, I'm gonna do 11 ounces of wax. Don't wanna fill it all the way up because that can affect how it burns, how the wax burns. You just don't wanna overdo it. That'll make your flame be too high. So 11 ounces of wax. Usually I do like 3/4 of the jar, or like an ounce less per jar. I just need 11 ounces. Cut this off. All right, what is that? 12, cut a little bit off of that. I prefer you wear gloves because I wash my hands, but also just messing with wax. And I mean, it's cool if you like weird textures, but just messing with wax and you don't have no gloves on, it's just all sticky and gooey and stuff. It gets on your fingers. But that's 11.18 ounces. That's done. So now all I have to do is measure out my scent. Mediterranean fig. We are doing, because it is a 11-ounce jar, I'm doing 10% of that. So 10% of 11 ounces. You can do anywhere between 8 and 12%. Like I say, just because it's more, just because you put more scent in it doesn't necessarily mean that your candle's gonna burn better. It might cause more soot. You might burn your scent out. It might not gel as well with the wax. It just depends on the wax that you have. You know, I like something where you can get a nice scent throw. A scent throw just means that you can smell it, whether it's lit or whether it's not lit. You know, in the room that you're in, and a good, you know, cold scent throw means that you can smell it when it's not lit. Hot scent throw then means that when it's lit, you can smell it in different places. So I don't like to overpower, but I like to have a good scent throw. So I'm gonna do 10% of 11, that's 1.10 or 1.10. So that's what I'm going to do here. 1.10 ounces of Mediterranean fig. This is definitely a very Christmas scent. Somebody asked for this one as well. 1.12, I was a little bit off, but it's okay. So that's done. Once this wax melts down, I'll stir it in. But I'll start this cleanup process because it's gonna be my last one for the day. So I'm waiting to just clean up, you know, straighten up, organize, be easier. I'm also wick and stick my jar. So that's what we'll get into right now. All right, so like I said, I get these wicks from Macy's. All my wicks come from Macy's. This is the Ultimate Wood Wick. Usually when you make a candle, if you go on the candle site, they can tell you, you know, you test the wicks to see which one works, but they kind of can tell you what wicks work the best with your wax. So this is one that they recommended. I don't think I've used this one. I usually use the crackling booster. I'm not gonna say I haven't. I usually use the crackling booster wood wick because that one's like a crackling fireplace. But this one's cool too. So we're gonna try that wood wick. Put my sticky on there. Center it the best way you can. I don't have a centering tool, so you kind of gotta eyeball it. I think I got it on pretty good, actually. All right, cool. So that's it. Center. My wax is pretty much melted. So now I'm gonna get ready to stir my scent in there. Maybe do it like 2 minutes. It's not that much wax, so probably just do 2 minutes. And then we can pour, and we'll be out of here. Yeah. Make sure you turn your wax down. That's another thing. Always turn your wax down when you're about to pour your scent in there, because now you'll burn the scent out, pretty much. You'll just burn the scent out. And then also when you're getting ready to pour into your vessel, you don't want the wax to be too hot. If you have soy wax, that can cause like sinkholes and different things like that, wet spots. I have coconut apricot wax, but it's just easier, and I don't want to burn myself. So it's easier to turn it down a little bit and make it gel a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just keep it easy for yourself. Always want to make things easy for yourself. All right, that's done. Put the scent in there. 1.1 ounce. And then you just stir it for like 2 minutes. All right, the scent is in. Let's pour it in here. Once again, this is Mediterranean fig. To me, it just smells like a Christmas tree or pine or something like that. I'm not really a big fan of pine. But if you like that, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. If you want me to make more of these, I can. I can put them on the site for you guys. Since like this, I'm in the South, so people don't really necessarily get stuff like this as often. But if you're wherever you at in the world and that's something you like, I can always put on the site. If you have other scents that you know, like, hey, I want to do this one, or, you know, you can drop it in the comments, or you can find me on social media and you can just let me know. People message me on social media all the time. So that's cool. Oops. Pouring the rest of that in there. You know, you could usually wait until it sets and then pour more on top, but I just like to be done with it and go on and do something else in my life. So here you go, Mediterranean fig. It is done. It is set. Like I said, if that's something you're interested in, you know, you can hit me up in the comments, let me know. Until next time, it's your boy Ma, and this is As I Am Candle. Be safe, you know, be kind, be love, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, see you next time. Peace.